Hello, is Brianna from Urban Family Grind, and today we're back at another garden tour. So let's get started. Here's our May 21st, 2021 garden tour. Alright, today we have our cherry tomatoes. We have our patty pan squash. Over here we have our silver queen corn. In the main garden we have our spinach. We have our calendula. We have our jalapeno pepper. We have our big bell pepper. On the side over here we have our kale. Right here we have our green bell. Right here we have our kidney beans. And on the other side of the fence we have our green beans and our yellow beans. Also on the fence we have our nasturtiums. Right here we have our onions. We have our dark green zucchini. Then over here we have our cabbages. Then in this section we have our cauliflower. Then in the back we have our sweet basil. In the back of the trellis we have our dill. And as we come over here we have our broccoli. We have our sunflowers. And then we have our carrots here. And as we keep going, we have our turnip, which we're about to harvest very soon. And we'll do a video on that. And we have our collards, our Georgia collards. Right here we have our spaghetti squash. Right here we have our colorful carrots. Right here we have our daisies. And right here we have our mustards. Lastly, to end this main garden, we have our buttercup squash. So this is what everything looks like from the main garden. Alright, as we keep going, we have our sweet potatoes in our raised bed. And as we keep going around the yard, we have lemon cucumbers, which are our first time growing. As we keep going, we have our golden zucchini. And over here we have a cucumber bush. Then over here, we have our black beauty squash. So we also started some new seeds on the patio. And also our babies. So over here, we have our black cherry tomatoes. We have our okra. We have our Murby cucumber. Over here we have our watermelon Dixie. And then in the heart tub, we have our leek. And then over here, we have our garlic. Which we grew from cloves. Then as we go through the front, on the side over here we have our blueberries. So while we go through the front, on the side of the house we already have our corn, which is our butter sugar. And as you guys can tell, this one is already starting to pollinate, and you kind of can see the corn. And over here we have our Coco Zell squash, which is from Italy. Then over here we have our cucumber white spine. And as we go through this shaded area of the house, we have our beautiful rose bush. And our turnip greens. And that concludes our May 21st, 2021 garden tour. Hope to see you guys later. Please like and subscribe.